Well, a former insurance employee was awarded nearly $700,000 after refusing the COVID-19 vaccine mandate. We have a lot to uncover here on Beyond the Headlines, only on Vigilant News. This segment is sponsored by My Patriot Supply, providing emergency food solutions to American patriots since 2008. I'm Elijah Schaefer. Let's start the show. Well, the pressure was high during the 2020 to 2021 scamdemic, which we're still reaping the consequences from today. But it looks like some justice might finally be coming into play as the Daily Caller reports that a former insurance employee was awarded nearly $700,000 after refusing the COVID-19 vaccine mandate. Let's get into it. Haley Gomez reports. Former Tennessee BlueCross BlueShield employee Tanja Benton was awarded nearly $700,000 in back pay and damages by a grand jury after she refused to take the company's mandated COVID-19 vaccine, court filings show. A federal jury in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Tennessee found last week the insurance company owes Benton $687,000 approximately after she was let go from her position as a biostatistical research scientist. According to the judge's filings, BlueCross BlueShield did not prove by preponderance of the evidence either that it had offered a reasonable accommodation to plaintiff or that it could not reasonably accommodate the plaintiff's religious beliefs without undue hardship. Benton had worked at the insurance company from 2005 till 2022, prior to the company rolling out the vaccine mandates during the pandemic. According to the Washington Examiner, as the former insurance employee had worked remotely without complaint for a year and a half, she detailed within her case that her position not only didn't interact face-to-face with many people, but she only had a client list of 10 to 12 people each year, News 9 reported. Popular commentator Robbie Starbuck commented on this, explaining that she had over 17 years. And that's just a reminder to everybody, your companies are not loyal to you. Your companies are not beholden to you. Your companies do not care about you. They will throw you under the bus. So before you sacrifice your family, your health, your marriage, make sure that you take care of yourself. Now, the amount of injustice can never be measured. The amount of people who died directly and indirectly from the vaccines, directly and indirectly from the scamdemic, the lockdowns, the policies, the drug addictions, the opiates, the border crisis. I mean, you really can't begin to put a number on it. But Dr. Peter McCullough explains that it's a good thing many people didn't take the vaccine because, in fact, they can cause irreparable harm. Now, if you haven't heard the science behind it, this is award-winning cardiologist. Here's what he had to say.
Montage of newscasters passing out because there's a lot of them. There has to be dozens and dozens of them. It's not a low blood sugar, whatever. It's actually what's called POTS, posterior orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. I see this in my office every day. The vaccine changes the balance between sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. The vasoregulatory functions in the body change. Tons of people have taken the vaccine will say, I feel my heart pounding inappropriately. I feel inappropriately dizzy at the
Okay. All right. Whoa.
En cuanto a las demandas y a la demanda.
Niyetiyle geldiğini asla düşünmüyorum. Yani bunun hem kendisi...
Gleich ans Expertentelefon gehen, Herr Gottes Willen.
Blood flow to the brain.
Yeah.
They call that syncope. Yeah. She just takes out the whole display. It's worldwide. This is not an American thing. This is everywhere. Watch her go down.
There you go. You're okay. I'm right here. I got you. No, you're okay. This happens when I talk too long.
Hi, you guys. So I'm here.
I hid that pretty well.
Before the vaccines, you never saw that. This is just this is a smidgen, you guys, of what's going on. This is loaded. This is clinical practice right now. I have patients one after another passing out like this all the time. It's due to the vaccine. It's not a cardiac arrest. We rule out myocarditis. It's called POTS, posterior orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. And it is brutal. You'll see.
Do they come back okay?
They come back okay.
Yeah.
But we have to.
Yeah, they come back okay, but I don't know about you. I'm not ready to just pass out because you can always crack your head open. And the fact that people try to normalize this stuff is just absolutely absurd. You would think that there would be some sort of damages from these companies, but we'll find out they're actually being awarded by the government even after inflicting harm upon us. That's why I want to remind you that real Americans are preparing for emergencies right now because the United States government is on the decline. Biden might be out of office, and it's so important that you realize that the supply chain is fragile. That's why you need to stock up on emergency food kits from My Patriot Supply. Right now, you can get your popular 4-week emergency food kits. They can't stay out of the carts of their customers. What they have is they have over 2,000 calories per day. They come stored in a 4-layer can, an ammo rugged can that allows it to be fresh for up to 25 years. That's absolutely amazing. So you can buy today, and essentially it's free if you don't use it anytime soon because of the price of inflation. The cost of these things are going to keep going up, so you want to get them before it's too late. And right now you can save $50 on each one, plus free shipping included at preparewithvnn.com. Guys, I've been in situations where there was a storm and there was no food in the grocery store. It's really scary. It's very dangerous. Don't be in that position. Make sure that you stock up with the emergency food kits today at preparewithvnn.com. preparewithvnn.com. Now, as I mentioned, it is interesting that these companies are being awarded. Here it is. The U.S. awards Moderna a U.S. $176 million to produce a bird flu vaccine. So instead of getting any consequences for their actions, they're now getting promoted and getting hundreds of millions to more, possibly billions of dollars of taxpayer money. Now, I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions below on what you think about this increase in adverse effects from the vaccines and whether or not people should get awarded for being fired and being damaged by them. It's kind of nefarious, even sinister to think that we live in a country where something like this could happen. It makes you wonder if people really are as virtuous as they claim, or if we're still as corrupt as the generations that we so sneer at and look down upon in our history classes. Don't forget, if you want these videos, subscribe to our Rumble channel at Vigilant News or at our X account with the same name. And if you want these videos direct to your inbox every day, sign up for our newsletter at vigilantnews.com. I'm Elijah Schaefer. Have a great rest of the week, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm signing out.